morning, everyone. Welcome back. As always, drop those tickers and questions in chat. A lot out there. Holy crap. Hey, I'll probably say it 4 times during this webinar. Just focus on your focus on your favorite setup, your favorite chart pattern, your favorite sector. Nothing wrong with waiting till midday, late day right now. There is so much out there. Again, all our rules, all stuff we talk about. That being said, AI, the stock, gapping as expected, low volume, but it's a real company. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's only trading 400,000 shares. It's kind of been that number one artificial intelligence swing trade. Just a beautiful squeeze on Friday. So much to go over from AI on Friday. I mean, it was, as always, I struggle to, I don't like using perfect. I always like to avoid that. But, high price, higher market cap. This is the notes from Friday, okay? Understand that this will not move like a low float penny stock. This is from, pre-market Friday, okay? We know the dumbest traders in the world have been guessing tops on this. Remember, we talked about that weeks ago. The dumbest people keep trying to guess tops in a hot sector. One of the best ways to blow up ever, okay? Now the AI sector is still hot, and it was an earnings winner Thursday night. So we're checking another box. And then the gasoline on the fire was the short bias newsletter that tons of newbie shorts will just blindly follow. It's just, it's another concept we talk about. They see a hit piece. They don't they don't know how to trade price action or manage the risk. Anyway, breaking news alerted us to that hit piece Friday morning. And then just, the signal, we just traded the technical levels from Oracle, 2509 with a stop at 2450, basically a whole dollar, half dollar. And then the goal was the high 20s, even 30 plus next week. Swing ID if you're green at the close. So, about as perfect as they get. Not only the thesis and the sector and then the technical levels, etc. So thumbs up if you took it. Laser gapping again. Laser was kind of like the number 2 swing trade the last 2 weeks. That was, remember, they had to deal with Mercedes 2 weeks ago and just been a beautiful swinger. Most of the artificial intelligence sector is gapping. GNS is they're the OG of the naked short seller. Remember, they started it all. And then now they got some lawsuit about some toxic financing, blah, blah, blah. But we love that they're playing the game. GNS would be a break of Friday's highs. UNCY checks every single box for a dip and rip, but we continue to be very cautious pre-945 in these trash biotechs. It's something we've talked about all week. Again, I don't think it's a bad idea to trade the dip and rip pre-945 on UNCY. It's just aggressive. And we know that a lot of these have been failing right at the open. So it's always right now. Now it will change. This is a concept we've talked about for weeks. Dip and rips are slower right now. Best to impart the 945 rule. TRKA, just pretty wild, and just a sign of what we're seeing in 2023. TRKA, a true penny stock, 4-month grind. Go all the way back to December. And then BBIO, it's high priced, it's high float, but it's great great news. Trade the dip and rip on that one. So, all right, let's get that. That's my notes from this morning. Let's get to some questions. And so Luke says, what's the plan today on TRKA? Use the Oracle levels, baby. Major resistance at 64 cents right now. Basically a dip and rip. I would wait for the signals to come in. It's always the same on true penny stocks. So always the same answer on true penny stocks. Wait for Oracle levels. 933, you'll have the levels. Laser, okay, again, laser just continues. And I'm just reading the questions. So again, I'm guessing you're asking about a entry today. Well, as always, I've said it for 2 weeks straight. Remember, what do I say every day on laser? Pray for a red to green. I don't think you're going to get it today. So I don't think you're going to get a red to green today. So afternoon VWAP holds, or just wait for a red to green tomorrow. I mean, this thing has done a red to green pretty much every day. So if you don't get it today, be patient, wait till tomorrow. So laser every day since the Mercedes news, go to bed and pray for a gap down for a red to green. Otherwise, afternoon VWAP holds. Now, again, if you're in it, just let it ride, baby. BBIO, again, high price dip and rip. GNS, break of Friday's highs. HUBC. What is HUBC? Hub Security. What is this? Is this a, what is this? Recent IPO? I mean, so many. I mean, everybody's stuck. What do these guys do? HUBC. Is this? What do these guys do? Recent HUBC stock. I don't know. I guess you could trade break of what, Fridays? I don't know. Too many bag holders, in my opinion. I think there's better out there. I think there is better out there. Prove me wrong. Listen, let's say HUBC ends up being the biggest runner of the day. I will, and this is what I always say on stuff like this. Prove me wrong. I would be happy to be wrong on HUBC. Let's say HUBC ends up being the biggest runner of the day. Hey, tomorrow it's probably, let's say just out of the blue, HUBC runs 80% today. Okay, it'll be the number one tomorrow. But right now, I think there's better out there. Cala, a lot of you asking about Cala, former runner. 1 million float, traded almost 1 million shares. What's our news? Earnings winner. What's this? S3. Yeah, I mean, they dropped an S3 for potential offering. It's already up 30%. It's high priced. I don't think you're going to get any shorts in this thing. It's already up 30%. So, again, I think there's better out there. It's $20. You're not going to get a bunch of degenerate short sellers in this thing. So, afternoon VWAP hold. Simon asked about OBSV. It's already up 30%. It's not, and understand, I get it. You're like, well, Tim, you like UNCY. It's up 160%. Yeah, but it's a $1.20. Every moron will short UNCY. When you're talking about a $20 stock like Cala, only people with bigger accounts are going to short Cala, and people with bigger accounts have a clue, okay? Only dumb people will short UNCY. I mean, you get the dichotomy, right? Okay? So, anyway, OBSV, too choppy. Wait for a breakout, 28 cents. ARDX. Oh, yeah. I mean, ARDX is another one. Every day, I say don't forget about ARDX. And every day there's some low floater that distracts me and I forget about ARDX. This has been, especially like for part-time traders, this has been like probably the best stock of the week last week. And every day I'm like, don't forget about ARDX. But then the problem is the volume. Falls off my scans, I forget about it. And then I come back the next day, I'm like, don't forget about ARDX, and then I forget about it. So red to green or breakout over 4. And don't forget about ARDX, like I probably will. Because then there'll be some stupid 1 million low floater and I'll completely forget about it. Great grind for part-time traders. ONCS has float rotation, does it? Really? No, I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, wait a minute. If ONCS was rotating the float, I'd know about it. Don't trick me like that. Nah. Something's got to change. ONCS, it's probably over. It's just, remember the penny stock life cycle. Now, if there's some news, a pump, something, different story. So ALBT, I'm swinging. ALBT, Avalon Global Core. I would always be very, very careful swinging any low float stock, my friend. Webpage broken? Jesus. And listen, again, Henry, I'm glad you're green. I would be very, 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 very careful swinging any low float stock. So, all right. Lot out there again. Let's, at this point, AI sector, and then UNCY 945 dip and rip. Chat pump. I don't see it. Why is this? I don't see a chat pump yet. Looks like a chat pump. So again, UNCY, probably top of the list. I would beg you to apply the 945 rule right now. Nothing would make me happier, though, to see UNCY explode and never look back. We got afternoon VWAP holds. We got tomorrow, red to greens, all these levels. Listen, make dip and rips great again, okay? I would love to see UNCY just blow. But right now, we know that a lot of these have been failing at the open, so it's time to be conservative. And then AI, probably AI's tight second. Really like TRKA. You just got to wait for the levels. And then, yeah. Oh, and GNS, yeah. Listen, I love GNS over Friday's highs. So, mains for now. UNCY, post 945. AI all day. And GNS all day over Friday highs. All right, my friends. Have an amazing day. Thank you, as always, Alex. And everyone, thank Alex for helping me out in the chat. And have an amazing day, my friends. And we will see you next time. A lot out there. Focus, focus, focus. Focus!